Oh.
I just realized nobody's been able to hear me. Well, let me just double check. Game audio looks good. Lordy, I'm sorry. I should have checked that. Hi, welcome everybody. I've just been chatting to nobody and nobody's been able to hear me. So yeah. First of all, I guess since now that people can actually hear me, is congratulations, Ren, for getting first. Welcome in. Thank you for so much for hanging out, and you're probably lurking at the moment. And yeah, yeah. Okay. Note to self: remember to check your mic source, audio source, because that doesn't always oops, I didn't want that. That's not what I wanted. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing, so okay. But I before I realized the mic issue, I realized I was talking about the sound for the end of the quests in Realm Reborn were my favorite, and I was so sad when they got changed, and none of the other quest sounds have quite hit the same. So yeah, that is good to have you aboard, lass. Now then, where to start? Let's go. Back when I was younger and nastier, I earned me living as a sellsword in that business. If you wanted to know what your enemy was up to, you had to learn to read the orders you prized from the cold dead hands of its mates. That's how I came to know how to read your message. Truth be told, the script was only too bloody familiar. Them Sahagin letters, lass. And I should know. I've gutted more fishback messengers than I can count. And it gets worse, though. The plan to blow up the victory is all in here right down to the fine details. Looks like they meant to raise 8 kinds of L in western Lenosha. Then it the Maelstrom's new flagship in the confusion. The point being, the attack on the victory weren't the act of a few rebellious pirates. 'Twas a key part of some canny bastard's grand plan. But if I'm reading this right, the attack itself came much too early. I'll wager they panicked when they saw ye was on to them. Rushed in to do the job and buggered it up. The tattoo-faced bastards, as they say, are playing Otbream's old man. They're with the Serpent Reavers, right? But none of their crew was there, was they? Did they have some better to do, or what? Seven L's. I've got it backwards. The mess of the victory, that was meant to be the bloody distraction. The fishbacks ain't interested in the Maelstrom's baby. They're after men, just like they've always been. They're sending their pirate lackeys after civilian target. This bit about raising L in western Lenosha, that's where it'll be. Cement tells me Swift Perch is about to get it, and it hard. Oh no. Oh no. Here is a rough translation of the message. Take it to Commodore Raynar at the Coral Tower, and tell him he's in for a busy day. Oh, and give him a hand, eh? He can be damn sure he'll need one. All right, that's Quest is accepted. I don't know if I can get that quest quite yet. I'll have to wait to do that one over here. Because we'll probably be doing the Moonfair Festival in this account as well. Should have enough time. But I need to get the level up first. So. We're going to play as long as we can today. I do, unfortunately, have something after this afternoon, evening that I will more than likely be attending against my better judgment. So I can't play nearly as long as I was kind of hoping to today. But yes, I'm Raynar. Ah, you must be the adventurer whose name seems to be on everyone's lips. You are to be commended for your part in thwarting a plot to destroy the victory. Now, what can I do for you this day? You bear an urgent message from Bateron. Why do I get the feeling that my hopes for a quiet evening are about to be cruelly dashed? Tell me what is afoot. There you go. There you go. Yep. An assault on Swift Perch, but we've seen nothing to suggest the Serpent Reavers are massing for an attack. Even so, it would be foolish to discount the possibility. Bateron is rarely wrong about such matters. I will marshal the Yellow Jackets for battle immediately. The only question is where to send them. While I concur with Bateron's assessment that the attack on the dry docks was intended as a diversion, Swift Perch is but one of several possible targets for the main thrust. Commodore, sir. Report. It's the Hagen, sir. They've mounted a large-scale assault on South Tidegate and threatened to overwhelm our defenses within the day. The garrison requests immediate reinforcements. By the navigator, seems my decision has been made for me. Muster the troops and give an order to march. Aye, the Serpent Reavers are in league with the Hagen, which means there every chance this assault on Tidegate might yet prove to be another feint. The fact remains, however, that we can ill afford to ignore it, and that leaves Swift Perch vulnerable to those pirate traders. It is times such as these that I wish the warriors of light yet walked among us, but wishes will avail us not. Moon, you must serve as in their absence. Fine. I'll serve in their absence. Even though maybe I'll turn out to be, one of them soon, Make for Swift Perch with all haste, and lend your strength to the squads I can spare for the settlement's defense. Sure. Well, that'll be too confusing. We're just gonna head up. I should have enough gold at this point that I need to just pop back and forth, at least in these areas. We're going right into Commodore Banner sent word we'd be getting reinforcements, but I didn't expect him to send you. You certainly look like you've seen your share of action, though. You bear little resemblance to the wide-eyed whelp I met fresh off the ferry. In any case, do you know what you're fighting for here? This place, Swift Perch. It was rebuilt by folk who stood strong in the face of every hardship the calamity threw their way. And we're not about to let some fish-fancying scum claim the honor of being the ones who finally broke their spirits. Don't give them pirate bastards one bloody elm, you hear me? Let's go! Proceed. Let's go! Let's go! Whoa. Here they come! Air now. I thought all Yellow Jackets' worms was meant to be busy. What useless skag ain't followed the plan, as he? Now what? Pull back and wait for her Sahagan brothers? Piss on that. We ain't turning back empty-handed. Remember, no killing the small folk, or it'll be your blood that stains Lord Leviathan's altars. The yellow jackets ye can butcher at will. Them dirt-eaten slugs be crushed under the full might of the serpent reavers. Seems Swift Perch was the main target after all, eh? Squads 1 and 2, protect the townsfolk. Squads 3, you're our rear guard. The rest of you, we meet their charge where we stand. Let us bear the Commodore word at our victory, and no word at all. For Limsa! Lomensa! All you yellow bellies and dance on your gizzards. Yeah, no, that's not happening. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Oh, I need to pull this guy out. You want me to hit something else? Bastards, come on then. They don't give me a... No, yellow jacket! Oh dear lordy, no. That one's named. Don't die on me. Ouch. No! Okay, that sucked. We're gonna go easy. I wonder if my gear is just not up to snuff right now. Oh. Yeah, I want to skip the cutscene because I've already seen the cutscene. So... Show him, check his fight. There we go. I was starting with the wrong one last time. That's all that was. Alright. Just gotta get rid of all the fodder first. Give me the... Woo! Whoa! Fancy meeting you here. We fought. The Reavers are beaten and scattered. I'll take some men and hunt down the stragglers. Oh, but there may be more of them lurking about, so don't let your guard down just yet. Oh, Nassian. The source of her strength becomes clear. You may have bested the Golem, but you will not fare so well this day. I'm like a scared kitty! O mournful voice of creation, send unto me a creature of the abyss, my thrall to command, that I may spite mine enemies. Ew! That's an ugly mother. Ugly son of a gun. Your very being imperils the plan. You cannot be suffered to live. Lovely. Lovely! I'm gonna go stand next to you. Welcome guest, no matter I shall face before me. Hiya, Stola! Should possess us strength. Yeah, no, I guess not, huh? Yay! We defeated the masked mage. Yes, Ian. Ugh, the wisdom of the Paragon should be brought low by mere mortals? Yeah! By mere mortals. Paragon, cities say. Then it is as I feared. They are known as the bringers of chaos, or Asians, to give them their proper name. It would seem our suspicions were correct. It is they who have been manipulating the beast tribes. Yep. Pardon. You would know if we Charlians have encountered Asians before. I have never spoken to you of my homeland. How did you know whence I hail? Wait. I do begin to see you have been blessed with a special gift. Are you alright, lass? If I'd known a mean bugger like that was hiding in the bushes, I would have left a squad or 6 to keep you company. Well, at least now we can call this kidnapping investigation to a close. Those Reavers were the ones spiriting folk away in the dead of night, and this bastard here was pulling all the strings. A trifle simplistic, but not inaccurate. I came as soon as I sensed his presence, but I never thought to find such a scene of carnage. Yet we prevailed, and thanks to your heroic actions, I have learned much. Aye, heroic is a word. I don't want to think about what would have happened if you hadn't been here, friend. And your assistance is much appreciated too, Lady Estola. Please give our regards to the Scions. The Scions! I am glad to have played a role in bringing what I hope is an end to this disturbing spat of abductions. The thread of your fate forms a part of a most intriguing tapestry. Mayhap we will be afforded the chance to speak more in the near future. For now, however, you must see this particular tale to its conclusion. Pray send my greetings to Commodore Raynar. What? You're not going to tell me more, Y'shtola? Ah, Y'shtola. Oh, Y'shtola. We'll go back to Limsa. Limsa! That's good. The Meritos Guild. Moon, eagerly have I awaited your return. Word of your exploits is already spreading through the ranks. My troops and I owe you a great debt of gratitude for your timely assistance. You have been shown yourself to be possessed of a sure arm, a strong spirit, and sound judgment. Would the Limsa Lominsa had more of your like. I have little doubt that you shall one day join the ranks of Eorzea's greatest adventures, but it is but a matter of time. Clearly, Baderon's eye for potential remains as sharp as ever, though I doubt even he imagined you capable of such feats. Might you favor me for your own account of this day's events? Such victories bear retelling. Back into a cutscene. Y'shtola has been working with us for quite some time, you see, and she is only too willing to assist the Yellow Jackets in the kidnapping investigation, proving herself a stalwart ally of Limsa Lominsa yet again. Needless to say, after your part in thwarting the attempted sabotage of the victory, the small matter of your deeds at Swiftport, you have too proven yourself a valued friend of the Thalassocracy? That words. Admiral. Whoa! I get to meet the Admiral. Oh, dang. May I present to you Admiral Blofisaiwen. I can't say her name! I need a pronunciation guide, please and thank you.
So, this is the adventurer I've been reading about in the field reports. I am Melve Blufisvin, Admiral of Limsa Lominsa.
Blufisvin. Blufisvin?
On behalf of my people, I bid you thanks for the deeds you have done this day.
Blufisvin.
A token of our gratitude. What worth is high regard without just reward, after all? Ha! Since you first set foot in our city, my good friend Baderon and Commodore Raynar have taken turns at regaling me with tales of your exploits.
Baderon, I was right. Baderon on that one.
Safe to say, they left an impression. Join me at the coming banquet.
What? That's a little soon, isn't it?
A seat of honor at the celebratory feast is the least I can offer the woman who foiled the Sahagin.
A seat at the feast.
Oh, and don't be late.
What? No. Okay. Okay, I won't be late. Okay.
Your fellow guests will be eager to take the measure of their newest hero, and some do not take kindly to being kept waiting. Till then, may you walk in the light of the crystal.
Wow. Ah. Okay. All right, now. Ooh, this one gives me shoes. Oh, I should check and see. It gave me... Item comparison. Ooh. Huh. Okay. Let's talk to Renar. I'm not sure you understand just how unusual it is for the Admiral to invite an adventurer to a state banquet. I can imagine. It is highly coveted honor, why even the officers under her direct command are rarely afforded such recognition. But I will not deny you have earned it. Many of the tasks you have performed in service of the Theocracy have been both difficult and dangerous. This is a reward for all of your efforts, a nod to your achievements, both large and small. Has the enormity of this moment yet to sink in? Perhaps you will realize its significance when you stand before the assembled dignitaries of Limsa Lominsa. And now that I have imagined the scene, I realize that you will be require attire suitable for the occasion. I suggest you visit the wench and see what Baderon can arrange. He is surprisingly knowledgeable about such things. Okay. Off I go. Yeah, I am no way dressed for that occasion. Ooh, hi, it's raining. It's raining. Wow, that is so cool. That's pretty. Well, well, if it ain't Merwob's guest of honor. Obnobbing with the high and mighty now, is it? I tell ye, lass, I damn near snorted ale out of me nose when I heard the news. You've come a long bloody way, ye have. And that's the truth. Well, one thing's for sure. You'll not want for decent grub. Those banquets are catered by the bleeding Bismarck, no less. 'Tis a grand chance to fill your belly to bursting with fine and, more importantly, free food. But we can't have you turning up in your shite-caked adventuring gear, right? No. The hero of the hour needs to have a touch of refinement about her, if only to stop folk complaining when she snuffs her face with cake. Take yourself over to the Octon to speak to Janasum of the Brigadier Consortium. She'll furnish you with some ladylike to wear. I've already had a word with her, so all you need to do is pick up the goods, then bring them back here so I can tell you what's what. Thinking I'm not refined enough to know what's what? There's not a lot of people on today. There's just not a lot of people on the data center. Granted, this particular data center I'm on is the newest one, so there's still not a lot of people on it per se compared to some of the other ones. So that kind of makes sense. So, I don't know. Good morning, miss. I assure you're the underdressed lady Batteron mentioned. I see he was not exaggerating. Excuse me. Aha, I've chosen these especially for your debut in polite society. Fear not, I am certain you will absolutely adore them. Oh boy. I have no idea if that is actually going to be the case. Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm getting a bath. It's raining outside, so I'm getting a bath. Don't judge me. I don't know that bad. Been to see Jason, have you? Let's add the box then. Here you go. A nice pair of dress shoes for ya. Alas might have much else to her name, but so long as she's got a decent pair of shoes on her feet, there ain't nowhere she can't go. Think of it as a gift from me and all the other folk you've done for right along the way. Aye, aye, 'tis very moving gesture, I know. Just don't go welling up on me. Wouldn't do for Limsa's new hero to turn up to the banquet soaked in her own tears and snot. Any road. What's your garb sorted? Now that your garb sorted, now you just need to settle your nerves. Tell me when you're ready, and I'll tell you where you're meant to go. Oh no. I gotta reset things. It looks ridiculous. Okay. But I also need to actions and traits. Okay, I don't have that one out. Oh, I need to get that quest to do that. That's fine. Okay. Oh, let's go. You ready? Then, Arya, good. The banquet will be starting soon. If you waited any longer, I'd consider it me civic duty to have you and drag you there. Now, make sure you're wearing them fancy shoes when you turn up, alright? Carrying them won't do no good. They're meant to make you look like a lady. Remember, not a lady bleeding lackey. As for directions, the feast's being held on the bridge of the Admiral's briefing room. Speak with Xanthil at Bulwark Hall, and I'll show you the way. Just keep that head held high, lass. After everything you've done for Limsa, you've a good reason to be proud. And don't let no eyeborn bugging you tell it any different. Okay. Bulwark Hall, yes. Beautiful. I'm gonna go talk to this dude. Dress shoes, fancy dress shoes, an adventurer wearing fancy dress shoes. Oi. Oh. Well, those are some fancy dress shoes. Come, adventure. I will show you to the briefing room. What the heck? What the heck? I feel so out of place. There's your store.
brothers and sisters of the sea. Join me now in honoring this woman
What?
for her services to our great
Ah!
nation.
Okay.
May the navigator guide and protect her on her journey till sea swallows all.
Can I hide now, please? You just outsed me.
These pirates you encountered with the tattooed faces, they call themselves the Serpent Reavers. Their ranks are formed of cutthroats and madmen who have pledged themselves body and soul to the primal Leviathan. From what we have gathered, they sought to swell their numbers by spiriting away any soul unfortunate enough to cross their path. I need not tell you the depth of the animosity between us and the Sahagin. How any seaman worth his salt could devote himself to the fishback's god is a question for a more temperate mind than mine.
That's fair.
But, thanks to you, our citizens may once more go about their daily lives, safe in the knowledge that they will not be dragged into the darkness by those execrable curs.
Such an extraordinary glow.
What? Those are mine.
This is one of the crystals of light.
By the navigator.
Yeah, sorry.
After our encounter with the Gubu, you had a vision, did you not? Of a towering crystal.
Yeah, I did.
You bathed in her light.
Yeah. Oh,
Yashtola's conclusion is clear, and I see no reason to doubt it. You are the vessel of a higher power.
Oh, that's why you invited me. That makes sense. Yeah. That's why you invited me. Not because I was just a great adventurer who saved your skins. No, it's because I was a vessel for a higher power. Yeah. Okay.
This being from your vision was the Mother Crystal. Your description matches what little we know of her. And if she has chosen you, then your deeds may yet shape the fate of nations.
You have no idea.
As once did the deeds of the Warriors of Light. Know you the tale? Like you, they were not of these lands. Yet they fought to protect us all against the corruption of the primals.
Where did they come from? And they never, wait a minute. No. I know where they came from. The question, though, is... Actually, I don't think they ever answer that with them either, but, like, there's the question of where I came from. Like, they never answer that in the entirety of... All the way so far, even into, like, what I've played of the new expansion. They've yet to answer that. They've yet to answer that. Where the heck do we come from? That's the question. Okay.
When the Garlean Empire began its conquest of the realm, these heroes joined the Grand Companies and helped reforge the Eorzean Alliance. And at the Battle of Cartano, they took the field beneath our banners to fight for everything we hold dear. It was on that day, in the midst of that hell, that we lost them. Every soul who survived that battle will never forget how it was to fight beside them. We are proud to call them our comrades. Yet whenever we try to shout their names, the sound dies in our throats. And whenever we strain to see their faces with our mind's eye, naught but their shadows appear to us, set against a blinding light. Ask any true Eorzean who knew them, and the story will be the same. It is for this reason that we call them the Warriors of Light. When I look upon you, I cannot help but be reminded of them.
Maybe they did answer this. I can't remember where we came from. I don't know if they answered it or not. I feel like they didn't, though. I feel like they didn't. But I don't know.
Keep that crystal safe. In time, I believe the Mother Crystal will make clear her reasons for bestowing it upon you.
Fair enough.
Heed well her words, adventurer, for it is Heidelin herself who speaks.
Oh, lovely. I'm about to have a fainting spell. Whoa.
Flames to the fore! Victory belongs to the bold!
Reborn.
Show those Imperial whore sons what we're made of!
The left flank buckles. Divert the barracudas. Bid them hold that position, though it cost them their lives.
The yellow serpents are in need of succor. Pray, send the white wolves to their aid.
Oh, that's so bad. I forgot. Being I was in the part of the story with the at least half decent characters. Voice acting. Like, I know that there's several characters that are so bad, and I know Kana Isena is one of the few that are so bad. The other ones aren't as bad. The bad for this one, and I don't even think it's the voice actress' fault. I really don't. But oh my god, it's a little bit painful.
The adventurers risk life and limb for our cause. We must not fail them.
I'm sorry, it's so bad. Sorry.
Is Artemis?
Not that these guys are, like, the whole first expansion for the Realm Reborn voice acting is a little rough. Even the ones that are good voice acting, still struggle. And a lot of that, I believe, would have, like, it would be the voice acting director, is who I mostly think. It was just an interesting setup. The second set of voice actors, when we get hit to Heaven's Ward, oh my god. Like, don't get me wrong, like, there's a couple of voice actors here that I've seen in other things, and I like them in those. And they're great voice actors. I don't doubt all of these voice actors. I just think it was rough direction.
No, it is nothing.
Alright, Siri.
Bloody hells! The barrier won't go down so easily! Eyes forward!
Some of them scream like children.
We are being watched.
Raging Bull, calling Bloodthorn! Bloodthorn, respond! Respond, damn you!
He can't respond.
Ah!
Raging Bull, this is Mad Snake. Respond.
Ryder, this is Raging Bull. What news?
We're surrounded by a blaze. There is no way out. Gods preserve, what is
to me!
Gods damn it! We cannot hold much longer.
Mad Snake! Mad Snake! Answer me!
Oh no.
Damn it! Damn it all to the seventh hell!
What of the barracudas? Can they not be reached?
Sorry, Admiral. Shell's not working.
What of our own?
I cannot say, my lady. That monstrosity appears to be disrupting our communications.
We must keep trying. Call till they respond.
Yes, my lady.
Admiral, General, we can do no more. We must give the order to withdraw.
I will not forsake Louis Soir!
General, please. Victory may belong to the bold, but there will be no victor this day. You know this to be true. Let us not sacrifice lives in vain. The adventurers fight bravely, but to no avail. Let them withdraw, and let us be the ones to stand with Louis Soir.
Belay previous orders. All Maelstrom units are commanded to fall back, effective immediately. Give the foreign levy priority. Let the main host cover their retreat and bring up the rear.
Damn it! Relay the order. All flames are to withdraw. I don't care if our leg cells are useless. You still have a working pair of legs, don't you? Well, use them, you bloody half-wit!
Lordy.
The outcome of this battle was long since decided. Better to retreat now than risk a massacre. This dark, stifling presence. Who or what? We go to take our place beside Archon Louis Soir. To your positions.
Oh. Gross. I don't know what. I was drinking that happily and then suddenly not so happy. That flavor. Wonderful. Sorry. That was not pleasant. Whatever it's that. Ugh. Ugh. That I should live to behold Bahamut once more. Magnificent, the eons of imprisonment have only made him hungrier. I am aware of them. Pay them no mind. They are powerless to act. It has begun. Soon the planet will regain its true form. I didn't even get to finish that drink before it tasted like earthy. Like it was a watermelon drink. It's not supposed to taste like earthy. Earthy. Morning sunshine. All a bit much for you, was it? Oh, I had a vision. Me fancy shoes. What happened? Ah, you don't remember then. He keeled over in the middle of the banquet, and caused a right stir. I had to carry you back to the wench myself. Well, I say carry. 'Twas more a matter of dragging and rolling. Too much cake, I reckon. Anyway, don't fret. 'Tis little wonder ye was exhausted after everything you've been through lately. Your little nap seems to have put some color back in your cheeks, though, so I'll leave you to it. Bugger, I almost forgot. The Admiral wants to have a word with ye. When you feel up to talk to Xanthil, and he'll let you into the command room. Oh, and stay safe, eh? I am told old Marib was in the middle of telling ye the story when you started snoring. Last time. I doubt she'll look kindly on ye, repeated the trick. Sorry, I didn't mean to fall asleep. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and take a quick break. We are in ads. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a quick break for those of you who can at least hear me. I should be back very shortly after ads. I've got to go replace this drink, and I don't know if it's because of the cup or the water or the juice. So I will be right back. Alright, sorry that took a little longer than I intended. Where's the... Whoops, my phone decided to turn itself off. Give me just a half second. I should have checked that. Sorry about that. Alright. We are back to muddle going. We are good. Let's go ahead. Excuse me. I was not ready to be offline status. Okay, we're exiting the room now. Because now we're going to go back to more story content here, wherever that may be. Bulwark Hall. Yes, I want to go to Bulwark Hall. Thank you for that. Do I need to talk to? Yes, this guy. This guy right here. Greetings, Ellie. Admiral Blufiswin awaits you in the command room. Shall I announce you? Yes. I'm sorry, Admiral. Ellie, it is good to see you on your feet again. You are recovered? Let us waste no time. I have a task that needs doing. One I would entrust to no other. Cool. Okay. 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 The duty I have in mind for you requires some explanation. I do hope you have not made other plans to business then. Oh, I get the ship! I get the ship! Nice! I have penned a letter to each of my counterparts in the Eorzean Alliance. Oh, I am traveling to the other places now. Yes! The Battle of Cartanu and the calamity that followed claimed countless lives. It's been 5 years since those of us were spared dragged ourselves from the ashes to look upon Eorzea we scarcely knew. 5 years, and yet the people still suffer. Their lives are fraught with worry and hardship, and the warriors of light who might once have given them hope are gone. Yet we must press on regardless. We will never truly do so, however, till we have faced our past. To that end, I am proposing that a memorial service be held in each of the city-states on the 5th anniversary of the Battle of Cartanu. These letters contain the details of said proposal, and I would have you deliver them to our allies as my personal envoy. You have proven yourself a staunch and able ally to Limsa, but that is not my only reason for choosing you. No, I choose you because you possess a quality which puts me in mind of history's champions, a quality I feared lost. Say that you will perform this duty. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. I knew you would not disappoint me. This task shall take you as far as the borders of our nation, to the city-states of Gridania and Ul'dah. A grueling journey, to be sure, where you will travel by sea and land, but I mean to have you take to the skies. An airship pass, to be used at your discretion. Airships bound for the nations of our allies leave from landing connected to the bridge. But before you depart, I suggest you trouble Baderon for a few pearls of wisdom regarding each of your destinations. The old bastard is nothing if not well traveled. 'Tis a pity I cannot issue such passes with a freer hand, as I did in more peaceful times, when births were not so limited. But in these times of war, every craft we commit to the clouds risks drawing the eye of the Empire, and every voyage must needs be born of necessity. Lest you doubt, I consider your place well deserved. Nor am I alone in this opinion. There are other parties who would see you granted the privilege of air travel. Aye, Ellie, your deeds do not go unnoticed. Full many see great promise in you, but I have flattered you enough. Fair enough. On behalf of Limsa Lominsa and her people, I bid you go forth, adventurer. Discover the realm for which so many have fought and died. Wonder and danger await you in equal measure, but turn not from either. Only by braving the unknown will you achieve the greatness of which you are surely capable. The light of the crystal guides you, and I wager that your destiny will be no small thing. Okay, so before I move on to the other city-states, I should probably get my class quest up a little bit as well. so that way I got some of my... I've got the little topaz creature. Oh, let's see here. First of all, let's go back into the gear set, equip that. And then we're going to go into armory. Dress shoes, we're going to return those to inventory because those eventually will be yeah, those will eventually be that. But yeah, let's go ahead and do the class quest for a hot second because I need to get topaz at least. Arcanist Guild, because that's where we're going. Welcome back, Ellie. How did it feel to conquer such ferocious foes? Let us ride that wave of triumph onto even more demanding and dangerous challenge. Your next training exercise will have you accompany Foreseer Kyla on one of her inspections. The experience will afford you the opportunity to witness firsthand the practical application of Arcanima. Pray you do not tarry, Ellie. Kyla awaits you on the floor below with further details. Puppy, I love my puppy. There she is. Oh yeah, I already had him out. Whoops, it's okay. A timely appearance, as I expected. Shall we proceed directly to the job at hand? I have been tasked with examining the wares of a goblin peddler caravan run by the Bolstocks family. Our agents suspect that these beastmen merchants of dealing in forbidden goods. As such, I have calculated that announcing an inspection has a 60% chance of inviting physical violence. I have prepared a strategy to respond to this possible shift into hostilities, but there is an important precaution you must be made aware of before we discuss the finer points of my plan. Though I have considered gifted in the formation of tactics, I lack the reflexes and coordination necessary to employ many of those self-same strategies on the field of battle. Pray keep this factor in mind and adjust your perceptions accordingly. Ooh. Now, should the goblins offer battle, you are to execute combat pattern 1347, otherwise known as Stratagem Focus Fire. You and your carbuncle will concentrate your attacks on a single foe, and one by one, the enemy will wither under the combined onslaught. Probability of victory 95%. Reports place the peddlers in the vicinity of the cookpot in Middle Nonosha and will depart immediately to assess the situation. Seek me out once you arrive. Whew! Okay. Oh, that one actually I can just go ahead and remove myself. Let's go back up the stairs. La da da da! That one. We'll go there. Okay. A lot of these aren't going to pose a threat to me anymore. Some of them might still. Really glad that that was the end of the jug instead of the beginning of the jug, which means I have one more jug, but I won't be getting into it for a while, so it's going to sit there for a hot second. But it means that I won't have wasted an entire jug of juice, though. which is good. It's very good. Rather not deal with, yeah. To be fair though, I think my husband probably would have drank it had I not been able to. So, there's that. I'm gonna have to figure out also how to change that carbuncle's color. I am Foreseer Kyla of Malvine's Gate. You are to cease all transactions and surrender your goods for inspection. Nasty sneaky peekers, gobbies, spit uplander, nosy eyes, and stabby iron. A predictably aggressive response. Very well, Ellie. Remember that we discussed. Do I have my little guy out? Yep. It doesn't automatically target, which is unfortunate. Duty complete. That duty is complete. Nicely done. Adaptation improvisation might have been observing our beloved guildmaster himself in action. This was the perfect example of how the strategy for a given task should be tailored to the abilities of the assessor. In other words, before you begin formulating your tactics, it is necessary to fully understand your own strengths and weaknesses. On that note, there is another question I would ask you. When it comes to improving the probable success of a strategy, do you consider it more effective to concentrate on playing to your strengths or shoring up your weaknesses? Oh, again, you respond as a guildmaster once did. I must revise the probability of your potential to attain greatness to 97%. You are one to keep an eye on, that much is certain. But to return to the subject of battle plans, your calculations must include an accurate assessment of your available techniques and their relative effectiveness. This requires you to critically be aware of your own limits, the limits of your allies, and the characteristics of your enemies. I believe that covers everything for today. Please return to the guild and make your report to Mistress Thubgrin. Until next we meet, I shall abide here until the Yellow Jackets arrive to take the peddlers into custody. My strategies will keep me company. We're just gonna jump over there. There's no need for me to walk all the way. Why are you talking so loud outside? Oops. Wrong one! Went to the Arcanist's Guild. Back from the field, Kyla contacted me with a summary of events. It seems you were treated to a lecture on knowing thyself. That particular lesson is ordinarily taught only to intermediate practitioners, without a sufficient store of combat experience from which to draw. It is difficult to fully appreciate the profundity of such a seemingly simple truth. Nevertheless, I feel confident that you will soon be ready for a more ambitious assignment. Keep to your studies and maintain the rager edge of your mind. One last thing, Ellie. Considering the dedication you have shown towards our discipline, I have decided to permit you leave to explore the teachings offered by other guilds. I would suggest, however, that you first master the science of Arcanima. The strategic training you receive here will serve you well no matter the path you eventually choose to walk. Return to me when your reason tells you the time is right. Oh, lordy. I want to item comparison. Okay, I don't need those, but we'll item comparison the gloves. They're exactly the same. Okay, we'll try the Amateur's Hampton coil. I think the difference is the color. Okay. I'm gonna just choose those because I don't. You now have access to the armory system. Quests to unlock the other classes can be undertaken by speaking to the receptionist in the corresponding guild. There exists myriad disciplines in Eorzea that adventurers can take up. For the most rewarding experience, however, it is recommended that you first focus on mastering your current class. Okay. Cool. This is what I wanted. You seem tired, Ellie. Are you sleeping properly? One's reasoning can suffer without sufficient recuperation. Oh! Don't call me out. I slept fairly well last night. Thank you. The bed was made. I had my blankets. All of them, including the one that was for my pillow blanket. My blankie. I had my husband. So I sufficiently slept well last night. So do not call me out! Ah! Should you deem yourself fit for duty, pray make your way down to the practice floor. Forcia Kyla has requested you accompany her on another official inspection. There is, however, a requirement for your participation. The Forseer will explain the situation. Okay. Nope, not there. Okay. Oh, okay, Kyla. I was beginning to think I'd miscalculated, Ellie. Thank you for coming. I will soon be boarding a trading vessel suspected of smuggling. All merchant ships that make use of Limsa-Lumensa's port are subject to inspection by Malvine Gate assessors. It is a routine I perform daily. In the case of smugglers, however, there is a 75% possibility of encountering resistance. Thus, I would appreciate your company during this assignment. It is now that I must discuss the requirement of which you were informed. Though I have full confidence in your martial expertise, it is imperative that you first acquire the ability to summon Topaz Carbuncle. Such knowledge will be released to you contingent on your acceptance of this duty. Yes. Very good. The arcane entity given form by the Topaz geometry will further expand your offensive capabilities. With such an ally at your command, even the harshest of enemies will falter before you. Indeed, we could not conduct these dangerous spot inspections without the support. Please return to Mistress Thygrim and inform her of your participation. I will join you once I have completed some final adjustments to my tactical formula. You have agreed to accompany the Foreseer, then I shall gladly instruct you in the use of Topaz Carbuncle. Pray do not hesitate to employ this entity in combat should the inspection turn sour. That was a quick quest. Oh, you're going into a cutscene. A little one, though. Nice. Okay. Acting. Okay. Ooh. The mercenaries, Geesfriend and Ersthada, are here to assist the inspection. Both are old hands when it comes to escorting Kyla during her more dangerous duties. Well met, Ellie. My spells are at your disposal. This will be the first time we're expecting trouble, but as long as we follow the Foreseer's tactics and keep a clear head, we'll come through just fine. There's a little mustache on the Rogadin. There's a little mustache. The Morning Star is preparing to dock in Aleport. We will meet our first challenge, however, before we even board the vessel. It is almost a certainty that the merchant ship has hired a thug or two to accost us at the pier. I calculate the probability at 98%. The crew wish to avoid attacking us on deck, you see, as that would all but trumpet their criminal intentions to the world at large. Now, once we do manage to clear the rails, we will face a deck crowded with armed sailors. For a small party such as ours, the most effective strategy will be to incapacitate individual foes as swiftly as possible. Each opponent we down is one less weapon aggressed against us. It is imperative that we do not allow ourselves to become tangled in multiple drawn-out skirmishes lest we be overwhelmed. I call this stratagem Hammerfall. Strategy is a tool used to manipulate one situation into the desired reality. Keep those words in mind, Ellie. It is time we departed. Let us regroup before the main gates of Aleport. Going to Aleport. Okay. Now that that's accepted. Ooh! Ooh. Okay. Okay, I want to finish the quest. Let's speak with Baderon. Yeah, let's go speak with him. Oh, they're all purple now. All the quests, the secondary quests I can get are now purple. Okay. Oh. Is it? Okay. We still got plenty of time. Back from your meeting with the Admiral, are you? Personal bleeding envoy. So you'll be carrying the wordle of the Admiral herself to the leaders of the Alliance? Bugger me, I knew you was going up in the world, but I didn't realize you got that bloody high. I'm proud of you, lass. Thinking of how far you've come, why, 'tis enough to bring a tear to me eye. And that ain't the ale talking neither. Well, not just the ale, at any rate. Baderon. Bless the navigator for steering you my way. Of course, this is only the start. Now you've got your hands on an airship pass. The all of yours is laid out before you. Take a fair maid on a feather bed. And she's a big girl, too, and plenty of enticing nooks and crannies. If you think as Laminsons are characters, just wait to cross paths with the grim forest dwellers of Gridania, or trade coins with the crafty merchants of Ul'dah. And then there's the wild places where the beasties rule, and no bugger with an ounce of sense sets foot. But you're an adventurer, so I wouldn't let a little thing like like an old me back. Of course, it ain't all exploring and excitement. There's Ebo troubles that plagues every nation, and ain't just ours. I'm talking intrigue and infighting beastmen with their goddamn primals. Aye, there's an ugly side to life, and sooner or later you're bound to walk into it. But I'll wager there's a bugger out there as you can't handle. Somewhat tells me you're going to be just fine. The realm's at it rough, 'tis true, but folk are beginning to recover from the beating of the calamity dealt them. Call me an hopeless optimistic, but it wouldn't take much to turn things round. 'Tis the perfect time for an adventurer like yourself to get out there and make a difference. Well, what are you waiting for? Where is the airship landing? It's over here. Talk to this guy to get to the airship landing. Okay, we're gonna proceed that way. It's over here. Greetings, madam. This is the counter for passengers traveling to Gridania. Wait, aren't you that famous adventurer? It's Ellie Moon, isn't it? I thought I recognized you. You are the inspiration to us all, madam. Highwind Skyways is at your disposal. Will you be traveling with us today? That's the Gridania. I guess we're going to Gridania next? Okay. Guess we're going to Gridania next. Gridania. Das Vidania, Gridania. We're gonna board the airship. We're boarding the airship! Attention all passengers. The airship bound for Gridania is about to depart. Please make your way to the boarding gate. Bye! Bye, Limsa! We'll be back, I promise! Bye! Where are you going, Ishtola? Where are you going? Good fortune to you, Ellie. The day'll come when your name means the same as Eero and the folk of this realm. Might you walk in the light of the crystal. It's a really cool design of an airship, though, I will say. All of the designs are really cool, I'll be honest. But... oh no! Castrium Occidents? Wonderful. Who are these fools? I can't remember. I don't remember this cutscene. There's a lot I don't remember early on, so... oh, it's this fool. This fool. This fool. Oh, these fools. Multiple.
It has been 15 years, but the bitter taste of defeat lingers still. 15 years since the Imperial fleet set course for Mordona, led by the Agrios, mightiest of all vessels. Silver Till lay ripe for the taking, and all of Eorzea would soon be ours. Or so we believed.
lordy.
Eorzea, a blighted realm, riddled with false gods. Twice now it has eluded the Empire's grasp. For all the destruction it wrought, even Meteor, the great sin, failed to yield us control over it.
Shouldn't that mean you should be giving up?
And for this failure, the realm has sunk deeper into depravity. It is twisted beyond all reckoning, rotten nigh to the core. Yet, it must be saved. Only Garlean rule can bring order to Eorzea. It falls to us to deliver the misguided masses from their ignorance.
We are of one mind, Lord Van Balthar.
I don't know who that dude is. I don't think he's much of a consequence.
Senior engineers, please report to Magitech research following scheduled inspection.
Hey, is the Legatus really planning to take another tilt at Eorzea?
Hey? What hole have you been hiding in? We're in the midst of preparing for a new campaign, and a huge one at that.
But I thought the Emperor had given up the Western lands for lost after Cartener. What could the Legatus possibly hope to gain by acting alone?
I sense you harbor certain doubts over the wisdom of the Legatus' plan.
Oh, you fool.
My lord!
Please, call me Nero. Tell me, where were you born?
Othard, my lord.
Alamigo, my lord.
Ah, codename Hummingway, I presume.
I don't know what you...
Silence. Your denials will not change your fate. I assure you, Frumentarium sees all.
Brutal. Very brutal.
Clean up this mess, and do not miss any, or I shall be most displeased.
At once, my lord.
He looks like a stapler removal.
Soon you will be made to know the true power of Magitech.
Yeah. His hat looks like a staple remover. And, the way his, shin guards looks like, assless chaps. Just saying. Just saying. I don't like Nero. Never did. Never will. The familiar sounds of Gridania. Beautiful, beautiful Gridania. Gotta love Gridania. What am I doing now? I spent a lot of time in Gridania when I first started. Because I started in Gridania. Oh. I started in Gridania, and it took me a while to like, get into the game the first time. And so I was like in Gridania for quite a while. Ah! Back before I had any like good grasp on the game itself. Whoa, what the heck? There it is. I was like, just making sure my mic is working still. Ah, you must be the envoy from Limsa Lominsa. Welcome to Gridania, madam. The Elder Seedseer awaits your arrival. Yep. We're gonna leave this area. Ooh! What? Where? Oh, okay. This is where I'm at. Greetings, good madam. You are the Lominsan envoy, are you not? I have received instructions to assist you. Pray make your way onto the city proper and identify yourself to the conjure at Nofika's altar. She will admit you to the lotus stand, where the elder Seedseer awaits. Okay. Sounds good. Only one more in this area. It's gonna be down over here. Bum 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 bum. Okay, there's one that's right outside of it. We're gonna hit up. want to hit up all the Ethernet shards, either one of those two words. Wow, so much beautiful foliage and stuff. Okay, cool. Botanist Guild. One more shard here that I haven't quite gotten yet. Oh, this is, yeah, this is Pictomancer. I have to be level 80 to get that one. Okay. You have attuned yourself to all. Cool. Blue. Nice. Okay. What time are we at now? Alright. This seems like a really good place to stop for the day. Unfortunately, I wanted to stream longer, but I have things outside of my apartment to do today that entails me I have to go get ready to go. So, I had a lot of fun. We got to the next stage of the journey. We are now in Gridania. We are no longer in Limsa Lominsa. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I am going to be streaming tomorrow as well. So look forward to that, because I am. Let's see here. Let's see here. I don't think anybody else is currently playing. So I think we're going to go ahead and just call it a day. Go ahead and end stream here. You guys were wonderful. I will see you guys tomorrow. Or maybe not. I don't know. But I will definitely be here tomorrow. We are going to be playing Fields of Mystery. I've been really looking forward to playing that. It's kind of got a 90s Sailor Moon aesthetic with a farming sim, and I'm really looking forward to playing it with you guys. And yeah, so look forward to tomorrow. I do. I will see you later. Bye.